sports and entertainment. I want y'all to hit that like button and sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit them notifications too, so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. Um, Salute to everybody in here. Salute Sugar. Salute to everybody else that's up in here thus far. Um, okay, I'm pretty sure, unless you're living up under a rock, that you probably have heard about this news. Um, and the breaking news is that on July the 20th, um, on July the 20th, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul will square off here in Dallas at the Arlington Stadium where the Cowboys play. Okay, uh, this is gonna be heavily anticipated, regardless of what anybody wants to think. Okay, this is still must see TV. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why in just a minute. But as you know, Jake Paul, he had fought in 2020. He was on the same bout as Mike Tyson, because in 2020, Mike Tyson had an exhibition bout with uh, Hall of Fame, fellow Hall of Famer Roy Jones Jr. Okay, and Jake Paul had squared off with Nate Robinson, and we all know how that turned out. Still shout out to Nate Robinson, but that was a big fiasco. It had the internet going wild for quite some time. It was a a marketing strategy and genius by Jake Paul. Okay, um, and Nikisa Berdian. I can't really pronounce the name, but they're the co-founders of most valuable promotions. Okay, and that was set up to give a lot of people opportunity. You say what you want about Jake Paul, okay, and Logan Paul, the Paul brothers, okay. I know they're crazy in what they do and how they do it, but these guys are businessmen to the core, okay. He once again shows how he was able to land something. Now, even though Jake Paul will be 27, and Iron Mike Tyson will be 58, uh, it's still gonna be a phenomenal catch, because people still want to see it. Listen, you can say what you want, okay, but Jake Paul is starting to really change. He's really starting to change how some people really look at the business and the business aspect of boxing. Okay, he's a genius. Okay, and whether people take him seriously or don't take him seriously, the thing you say is prayer and prayer entertainment, and I'm here for it. Yeah, and listen, the thing that I love, pure entertainment. Okay, that's what you meant. Okay, the thing about it is okay. Listen, this is what people are really sick of in boxing in general, like main professional boxing. They want to get stuff done. They want to see the fight, and they want to see it right away. But the thing that has been on going on with boxing is the politics, it's the business side, and it's all of the disagreements, stuff like that. Well, Jake Paul is very serious in what he does. You don't have to. I know he plays around a lot and stuff. Him and Logan Paul, that's who they are. They get this social media era. Okay, they know what they're doing, and they are phenomenons. You could say what you want about these guys, but they know how to promote. They know how to sell a fight. That's not to say that they're going to be, these great Hall of Fame boxers and all of that stuff. But when it's all said and done, and when they truly finish doing what they're doing in terms of being inside of the ring, I can see them actually being some juggernauts in the boxing game in terms of business or whatever. I could see a lot of people, them signing a lot of people, up and coming people because they get stuff done. You said, do you think Mike Tyson at his age is going to be able to take young hits from Jake Paul? That's a good question. That's a good question. The biggest thing is, will Jake Paul? I'm talking about body shots. Our body shot, our bodies are different with that. Yeah, they are. But Mike Tyson at his age, he's in very good condition. Now, listen, we have to understand that the level that these two fighters have been on. Mike Tyson, he was once regarded as one of the most feared heavyweights. Back. I'm talking about at his peak or whatnot. Even though I got my feelings about Mike Tyson, some people they put him, way high up there. But my thing with Mike Tyson doesn't take anything away from his greatness. But if you're gonna measure him up against the other heavyweights, things of that nature, well, you have to also understand that when he did run into other fighters, when he was in his prime, okay, he did take L's. But again, he'll always be a Hall of Famer. He'll always be, regarded as one of the greats to do it. However, I understand what Sugar's saying. What she's saying is, at this age of almost damn near 60 years old, will he be able to take those punches? Because she is right. You taking a punch, or you taking a hit, or you taking any body shots at 20 is different than what you what you might take and experience at the age of 60. Uh, because I had a friend of mine that actually brought up a fact. Okay, I guess there was somebody on Facebook. There was a young lady on Facebook. I think she probably was in her 20s or something like that, and she was saying that 40-year-olds, people that are 40 and over, they should be, they shouldn't even be in the club or anything like that, right? They should be, you know, having a family, things of that nature. They shouldn't be trying, to be out there trying to have fun and all this other stuff, because she said they'll be, they'll pretty much be unalive. They'll be dead in the next couple of years. The reason why I bring that up is because if she's looking at that at only 40 years old, and she said 40 and up, you have to understand what other people are looking at it as. And Mike Tyson is 58 years old. So I bring that up to say this, that Mike Tyson is 58 years old and stuff. And again, I'm pretty sure Mike Tyson is going to come out there. He's still a professional. He still trains on the regular. He still has his podcast and stuff like that. But he's still in the gym. He's not one of those guys that's just gonna, I don't think, just sit around or anything like that. I think he he's still out there, and still wants to kind of make his presence felt. But if he feels like he can, still do it, then more power to him. Now, the question is can Jake Paul defeat Mike Tyson? That's the question. That's the question that we got to ask. Can he hang with Mike Tyson? Because Mike Tyson still is pretty damn quick to be 58 years old. I haven't seen a lot of 58-year-olds move like that. I don't know if you've seen him train, but there aren't very many 50, 60-year-olds that can move like him. So I'm looking at it as, like I said, a money grab. I mean, it's a great event, and on top of that, man, they having it here in Texas, man. Shout out to man, and Jerry Jones is gonna want some of that money, and he's gonna get some of that money. The fact that they're having it in Dallas, and you know, Dallas it's a huge market, and a lot. Whether they want to listen, there are some people that have never seen Mike Tyson in person. Okay, there have been people that have probably seen Mike Tyson when he was in his prime, and they just want to see him. If this is his last time fighting, they want to see it, him fight one more time. So again, man, shout out to Jake Paul. I remember there were some people that were heavily critical of me criticizing or of me giving Jake Paul his props, stuff like that. Listen, I'm gonna say this again, all right? I'm gonna say this again. We can't always tie, the race thing into the deal. I know that's what people are gonna make it. It's the obvious thing. They want to make it a black and white thing. Okay. In a lot of cases you can, in a lot of cases you can. In this situation, you just have to give the Pauls their props because they're actually giving a lot of people opportunity. You have to look at it from a perspective of, he the Paul brothers were working with Mayweather, and we know how Mayweather is. Mayweather is one of those types. Well, we have to see if the money's right. You know, not only that, the reason why the Paul brothers are geniuses is because they have so many other streams of income coming in. They have businesses. They're uh, they're into the podcast world. They're into social media world. I know they're into the whole business aspect outside of boxing and several different ventures that they're into because they had Tony Robbins. He's had Tony Robbins on his show. Okay, so it's not like this guy is just sitting around. You know what I'm saying? He's even, I think, dabbling in OnlyFans and stuff like that. So this guy is really making moves as well as his brother Logan Paul, and I just think it's phenomenal what they're doing. Listen, they're gonna look at this right now, and everybody's gonna laugh at it. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, they're gonna think it's a clown show and stuff like that. But years down the line, you're probably going to appreciate what this guy is doing because while they're sitting there doing a whole bunch of BS when it comes to boxing, like you like Canelo, even though I like Canelo, we gotta be honest with you, Canelo is bullshitting the people. Okay, he's bullshitting the people, and I've even said like either you're gonna fight Canelo, even though he's still going to do the with PBC and everything. Either you're gonna fight or you're just gonna retire. That just go ahead and do that. And see what I like about Jake Paul and the Paul brothers, they don't waste any time. They get right to it. And they have ambition. They'll say something on social media. They would like to fight this person. They would like to fight that person. And then 9 times out of 10, some of the people, they actually, it comes to, it comes to pass. It actually comes to life and everything. But some of them, it doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Because of whatever the case may be. But you best believe they are going to find somebody to get into the ring, and they're going to find, a really big fan base, which they've already found, that is going to watch it, and they're going to be entertained by it. And then you also have to realize that, they're giving people, other athletes, an opportunity. I think like Deron Williams and Frank Gore, they're letting them fight on undercards and stuff like that. So it's really good what they're doing, man. I got to give a shout out to them. And if you're so close minded not to give these guys a shout out, something's wrong with you. You don't know business. So y'all tell me what you think. Leave your comments. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications. Until then, it's straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I'll get at you later.